Right, so for this class, or for this video, sorry, I'm going over this question here. Some students struggled at getting the correct answer for it, so I said I'd just do a quick video just going over the finished answer to this question. To reach the question there, we draw an elevation looking in the direction of arrow A, so that's looking in this way. I have that drew in here, that's not too hard, it's literally just follow the dimensions on the drawing. Then looking at direction of arrow B, draw an end view, so that's right beside it here again, so we have the end view, I have that drawn as well. And then draw the development then of this, what is it, it's a telephone booth. So draw the development then of this telephone booth. So, as in the last drawing, the back shape of this telephone booth is a true shape as we're looking perpendicular to it. So we can just put the elevation here as it is, as the true shape. That's part of the development. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to bring across my lines for my development. I'm going to start somewhere around the middle here. As we know, it's 70. It's in 15, 40, and another 15. Then bring down them lines. I should bring down them lines then. Just line across. As you know, then these points join here to give it that kind of a slope at the bottom. These two bottom pieces are sloped. And then we have to draw in our semicircle, so I'll measure in 35, which is half it, so I can draw in my half circle. So I'm just going to put in this heavy. Now, and as you can see then as well here, on the two side pieces here, we have two side pieces coming out of the phone booth, and they're just going to fold down. So as there's a fold here in these two lines here, I'm just going to put in these lines as broken. So I'm going to put these two lines here as broken. Right, so now we have to put in our two side pieces, which is two kind of triangles, right angle triangles here, as the sides are just going to fold down. So we know here, at looking perpendicular to the side of the piece here, we know we have the true length for the width of the phone booth holder. So you can take that with your compass, as we know it's the true length, because we're looking perpendicular at the side of it. And we can just mark off our length then. And that's drawing it back then to the bottom point here. And same again then over on the other side. So we can draw in our lines then for that. Drop a line here. And then finish off our other side. So that is the back piece of the phone booth developed. It's just the same as the elevation. We have our two side pieces developed, folded down, and now we just need to fold down our curve and fold it out. So again, like the other piece, we're going to start at the middle of the circle. So from this point here, this is where our development, our curve, folds down and then folds out. So again, we have to divide our circle in elevation into 60 and 30. There's too many set squares here now. So I'm going to divide my circle into, or my semicircle into 60, 30. I'll draw a straight line up here. And then I'm going to number my points as well. It's always important to number your points, as it makes it far easier when going back to do the drawing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we know from the width here is correct, and we know it's a true width as we're looking perpendicular to it, straight to it, as we know while we're looking perpendicular to the side of the phone booth, we know that that's a true length. So we can just add on 40 up here. So I can draw two lines across, another line up at 40, and then draw down the middle line. And remember I told you as well, when we fold down a curve and when we fold it out like this, we start at the middle and we go the same distance either way. So in the middle here we have 4, as we have 4 in the middle over here. So then we're going to 5, 6 and 7 over here, 5, 6 and 7, and we're going to have 3, 2 and 1 over this side. So again, as these are all the same distance, between 4 and 5 is the same distance as 5 and 6, the same distance to 6 to 7, we can just mark these off then. So I'm going to mark my 5, 6 and 7. And then I'm also going to mark my 3. And then I'm going to mark my 2. And then I'm going to mark my 1. So then that is the curve developed out. Just like the other curve we had in the other drawing, we start in the middle and we fold out the same distance either side. And we can draw up our lines here. And make sure then to have these lines then as broken, as this is where the line folds. So that there now is a quick run through of the question that you had in the last class. Some people didn't get on so well at it. So that there now is the correct solution of it. So if you get a chance, will you make sure and do that question again and make sure to do it right. The more of these questions you do, the better you're going to get at them and the more you're going to understand them. So that's that question now fully done. Perfect, thank you.